is a wish your heart makes.
Throughout the past 100 years, the American dream has changed as ideas and culture has developed. All of the American dreams, though, center around the idea of happiness. So what is it that we're looking for? What is it that makes us want to come to America to find this perfect dream? The song "Ah, Sweet Mystery of Life" by Rita Johnson Young and Victor Herbert gave a good impression of what the American dream was in 1910. In "Ah, Sweet Mystery of Life," Young and Herbert write, "Ah, sweet mystery of life, at last I found thee. Ah, I know at last the secret of it all. For spirits are truly unruly from falling in love with someone." These lyrics show that in 1910, the American dream was of love, which is their way of getting happiness. As music became an ever-growing part of American culture, songs about love were everly increased. Songs such as these were a way to get out of the present and to think about better things in life. The Negro status was constantly getting worse, and children had to work in order to feed themselves and their family. If they thought about love, they thought about their parents and their families and what they loved. Families were a big part of the 1910 because leisure time was spent at family get-togethers, picnics, and Sunday drives. At night, families would gather around the piano for a sing-along, and they would recognize how families' love was the equivalent to their happiness. Three Dog Night's hit "Joy to the World" in 1940 was a symbol of the American dream. Three Dog Night writes, "If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. Throw away the cars and the bars and the whore. Make sweet love to you. Sing it now. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me." These lyrics show how Americans wanted joy, not only in America but also all around the world, with different races and different cultures. The upshot of the song can be inferred to mean that people are willing to give up technology, hobbies, and rivalries if they can just get some love or joy instead. The line "Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea" is representative of all people in the world, all different cultures and races. Due to the Depression, money was scarce. People wanted to do what they could to be happy. They would dance to bands, listen to or play board games. Music was a popular way to dream and also to remember. The Federal Music Project supported the arts and sponsored performances of classical and popular compositions, raised the spirits of those left at home and those in the war. In 1983, the Eurythmics released the song "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This," which is a song about personal goals and personal American dreams. The Eurythmics sang, "Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in the 70s. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be you." In the 1980s, people were focused on achievement. They would use the teamwork of other people, but they would also use other people to get what they want if necessary. At this time period, people were selfish. They would use others to get what they want, and they'd be fine if other people used them, because eventually this could help themselves out and favor. They focused a lot on their own personal dreams. Each American dream was different, but they'd use other people's to get it. One of the sayings were, "If you've got it, flaunt it," and another one was, "You can have it all." People were focused on raising their image. It was thought that raising one's image would make a person happy. In a 1980 study done by the UCLA and the American Council on Education showed that college freshmen were more interested in status, power, and money than at any time during the past 15 years. New types of music became more popular, like pop rock, new wave, country, punk, rap, and hip-hop. At this time, lots of selfishness was there, but there was also a big hit on team sports. In 2010, new lyrics from the song "Looking from the Haze" were released, and they represent the American dream of the time period. The song lyrics say, "Waking up I feel the sunshine, let it in, save that dream from the night before. I want to be free, just run and play and swing around. Don't need too much." The lyrics at this time show that people just wanted to be happy. In 2010, there's an economic recession. We're also in war at Iraq and Afghanistan. But also, we've made a lot of new technologies like the iPad, and we've also had a lot of new achievements like our first Black president, Obama. In music, there are many options, and there are more being made right now. We continue to progress in our medicine, and some fashions are coming back from the 80s, like tie-dye, friendship bracelets, Converse, and peace signs. With all of this, Americans just want one thing. They want happiness. In order to get this happiness, they'll strive hard to work and attain their goal. Americans know that attaining this dream will be difficult, but they'll work their hardest to get this American dream. And why would they do this, you ask? Because it's not just our dream, and it's not just our future.